So Papa Pepper here got a little bit of an interesting opportunity since one of the neighbors was pruning the blueberry bushes that they got, and a bunch of the live ones came off in their process. So this is technically a little later in the season. These are pretty mature. I mean, they're fruiting right now. Normally you'd either want to do like a dormant hardwood cutting, or when they start shooting off, do a softwood cutting when they're just starting to bud, and try to propagate from that. However, I've got nothing to lose. If I do nothing, these are going to die, and I won't have any more blueberries. If I do something, I've got nothing to lose. I could potentially get some blueberries, and some of these might live, but I'm unprepared to deal with them at the moment, so I'm going to have to get some sort of a soil medium for starting these tomorrow. I've got some trays, I got some rooting hormones. I have to keep them really humid and try to see if I can get them to go. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to snip the ends of these and put them in some water, and then pretty much refrigerate them until I can get some supplies tomorrow, and we'll see if I can't pull something off, because free blueberry plants equals free food, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it works. Alright guys, so Papa Pepper, I did get my mix now for my blueberry cuttings, and pretty much it's peat moss, and I mixed in a little bit of some other stuff too. What I've done is I've taken the larger branches. This is just because somebody kind of hand pruned some blueberries near me, and they left a lot of the live plant laying on the ground, which is fine. Normally if I was pruning, I'd try dormant hardwood cuttings in winter, or just tender green shoots in the spring. But since we had it available, I figured, you know what, let's give it a go. If we get some blueberries out of it, cool. If not, that's fine. So what I've done here is I've just trimmed them down, where I leave like one leaf on a short section, and then I have kind of taken my scissors here and scraped the section as well, so that when I dip it in water here, when I put it in the rooting hormone, some of the rooting hormone will get stuck on that little section too, and then I just put them right down here. So I'm just getting started, and again, like even one of my children was asking, Dad, why are you taking so many leaves off? I said, well, they don't have any roots right now. If they have no roots, they can't support a lot of life above the ground. So I've actually got some little peppers waiting to come in and check this out too. But it's just part of trying to take things that would otherwise be destroyed or go to waste. I mean, no matter what, these were dead. I could kill them and they'd still be dead. But I can give them a chance too, and if they have a chance at life, they could grow. A lot of plants, it's amazing what you can put a plant through. It's amazing what they can do. And just when you see some of the plants, I mean, when I lived in New Orleans, they'd cut them into pieces, throw them on the curb, and if you threw any of those pieces just in the dirt, they would actually root, and you'd get a whole new plant. So it's just an opportunity. I love taking things that would be wasted, potentially turn them into something. And guys, if this works, this is a lot of blueberry plants for my family. If only a couple work, it's still free blueberry plants for my family. If nothing works, then we learned a lesson and we won't waste our time ever again. We'll do dormant hardwood cuttings or some softwood ones. But that's what we're working on right now. So thank you, Pepper showed up. As you can tell, we're in the laundry room. That's one of the places I do some greenhouse stuff throughout the year until we get moved onto our land and get some things taken care of. So she's been waiting to do some dipping in the rooting hormone. I'll let you get started here, child, and we'll see what happens. So this is kind of the final stage of these. I actually got almost 60 little cuttings going here. And again, like I said, if I did nothing, these would just die. Now that I've done something, they still might die. But I'm a risk taker, okay? I like to experiment, I like to see what's possible. So, as we got these guys here, I figure if they're going to stand a chance at this point, they're going to need to be high humidity. I'm not sure if I'm going to use my heat pad over there yet or not, but I'm definitely going to put this cover on them and keep them as high humidity as I can, because I think that's really going to help. And like I said, this may work, this may not. If I get 5% of these, I'd still have a couple plants. That wouldn't necessarily be bad. And if we get more, we get more. But either way, other than a little bit of time and experience, some time talking to my children, showing them a couple things, and even if it doesn't work out, the stuff I showed them still applies to many other situations with plant propagation, so it's stuff they can learn anyway. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, from a couple sticks on the ground that would die to potentially over 50 plants, it's a risk I'm willing to take and something I'm willing to give a try. So I'll get these guys going, and we'll see what happens as time goes on. Alright, Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.